Alright, hello everybody. Here we all are again. I hope everybody's well. And welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. Before we start, as usual, I'd like to thank all my subscribers, old and new. And thanks everybody for your continued support and for your comments and advice. It's very much appreciated. And thank you everybody for watching my videos. Okay, so let's get on with it. This week, the restoration, it started with one car. And it's one I had for Christmas when I was a kid. And you guessed it, I smashed it. Not straight away, quite a long time after I think, but anyway. Yeah, so I wanted to get one. And I bought one cheap on eBay, sort of for old time's sake, and part of it was, a little piece of it was missing, that's all. So I thought, well, I'll try and get the bit. Anyway, I couldn't find the bit. I could have gone on Model Surprise, but I haven't plucked up courage to sort of go and do it through his website yet. I wasn't sure how to do it. I've spoken to Corgi Bob and he's told me how he does it, so I probably will draw up a list of stuff I need for, you know, I've got quite a few models I need to do, so I'll do that in the future. But anyway, with this one I looked for the part and I couldn't find it anywhere, so I thought, okay, I'll buy a donor car. So when the donor car came, I thought it's a bit too good, I might do that one as well. So I thought, well, I'll look for another donor car. So I looked for another one, bought another one cheap on eBay. I thought, this is a bit good as well, so I think I'll restore this one. So I did it again. I bought another one. This time it had a broken axle on the front where the steering all goes, so I thought, okay, that's fine. I'll keep that, all the bits as spares, and I'll take the bits I need, you know, off of that one to do the other cars. So I've ended up with 4 cars to restore, so that's what this video is about. Now, one of them wasn't too bad, like I said, there was only one bit missing, so I managed to put that part in, and rather than drill all the rivets out and everything, I've just sort of cleaned up the wheels, cleaned up the car, re-chromed part of it, polished up some of it, and I've put the new part in that it needed, and I've sort of left it at that. So it's a very, very light restoration, if you like. It barely can be classed as a restoration at all. The other 3 I've totally taken them apart and done it. So this is what this video is all about. So you know, it's brought me back some childhood memories doing this one. Okay, so today's restoration is going to be 2 Corgi Toys Lotus-Climax Formula 1 cars and 2 Corgi Toys Cooper-Maserati Formula 1 cars. So that's 4 Formula 1 cars. Right, so let's get on with it. As I always say, please sit back, relax, enjoy the video. See how I got on with this one. Right, okay, let's take a closer look at these models. I must be a glutton for punishment, eh? 4 at once. Well, it started out, I bought this one on eBay because I did have one as a kid. I remember I had it for Christmas, and I loved the steering on it. But as always happens, the little steering rod disappeared, or I broke it, or it came out, I can't remember. but I do remember then I broke one of the front wheels off after that. I honestly don't know what happened to the model. I think I still had it for ages, but a couple of house moves and I think I've lost a few models, unless I've got them. I've got a load of stuff in the garage, so, well, the garage I rent where I've got my motorbikes, there's a load of stuff in there in boxes, so maybe they're in there. Yeah, so anyway, that's why I wanted one, because I had one as a kid. So I bought this one, and I was looking at the prices of these steering arms, and I thought, well, I might buy another one if I get it cheap enough for spares. So I ended up buying this one, and which one was it? This one. I think it came together. Now this one had the steering arm, so I thought, well, I'll take the steering arm out of this one to put in this one. And then I thought, well, it might be nice to do this one as well. So this is a Corgi Toys Cooper-Maserati Formula 1, and these are the Corgi Toys Lotus-Climax Formula 1. So I thought, well, yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to paint this one up as well. This one I think I'm going to do a sympathetic restoration. So I'm going to undo it, because the paintwork is pretty good on it. I might re-chrome these exhausts and that when I've undone it, but I need to undo it obviously. And then I have got, which came with one of these models, a spare steering arm, new reproduction one. So basically these two, which I'm going to repaint them both, have got the steering arms in them. This one's got a broken, the driver's feet, which normally steers it, is broken off. So I need another driver. So this one somebody's painted, and obviously it's got tyres missing. I did pilfer a couple of these tyres for the VW, because you can't seem to get them. And I have bought another one of these on eBay a couple of days ago. Now it's got the steering rod on it, but it's got wheels missing. So, and it's got the driver, so I'm hoping that the driver's okay and that I can put it in the broken one, swap them over, and then hopefully I've got enough to do these cars. Now I've been messing around because I thought, what can I do for tyres? Because these ones there, see, this one's got chunks all out of it, and they're brittle. Well, look there, oh, look, I've just done that, that's broken it. That's what they're like, they're shit, the age has got them. So what I've done, I thought, you know, I was thinking about it, and I thought, well, I've got these smooth Dinky Toys tyres. So I thought, if I put, I've got a reproduction wheel here, look, I've put on the end of my drill, and I put one of these on it, and I got some sandpaper. It's fairly, well, this one, yeah, this wet and dry, and I put it on the edge of the, well, I've done it outside actually, I did it on the wall, the edge of the wall, and basically I've filed down one of these tyres, yeah, to this, and it's got a nice flat, it's like a racing slick, and you know, I think it looks pretty alright, as long as you get both of them at the same, or both of them the same size. I think they look pretty alright, because the reproduction ones I've seen that they do list for these, they're not really the right, they're not the originals, they're not like the originals, they're more like car tyres, they're not so wide, and they don't look so good. So that's what I've done with that. So that's a little tip. I've got another one here, but I haven't quite finished, it's still a bit big. I've got to sand a bit more off it. Just my drill battery went flat, so I didn't do any more. It was Friday. It's Monday today. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So that's how I'm going to get around these tyres. Luckily the back ones all seem to be okay on all the models, so I'm just going to leave them on. I'm not going to mess with those. So that's it. So whoops, I'm going to repaint these three, and this one I'm going to leave the paintwork original. Just clean up the canopies and maybe polish up the wheels, and I'll leave those tyres on. I'm not going to take them off, so that will look more original. So that's the plan anyway. So yeah, other than that, they're not too bad. The exhaust is all there. This one obviously someone's painted, like I say, so but they're all going to be stripped anyway. So I've got to try and size these stickers, and I'm going to make some new stickers for the both models. I've taken some photos on of some that are on eBay. You know, I've taken some front end shots and side shots to get the actual sticker, and then I'm going to put it on 3D paints on my computer and see if I can tidy them up a bit, and then obviously, like I say, resize them. Okay, so that's the plan with those. So next step, dismantling. Okay, see you in a bit. Right, I'm going to start off with this one. This one I'm going to give it a complete repaint. Now, be careful with this. I thought I'll start with the rough one, then I can sort of see with that one what I've got to do. Right, bigger drill bit. Gently does it. Not far off. Right. Let us see. Be so careful with this. It's difficult to see how far to drill down. I think it's gradually coming now. That's it. There. Right. Whoopee. Okay. Ooh, this is all bits and pieces in here. Okay, so that comes out like that in one piece. The exhausts. This piece. I'll be able to get that paint off and polish it up. Now the engine here, that, oops, so the front axle, that all comes out in one go. I have to be careful with that, it doesn't feel that strong. And the little man got a black face as well, look at his helmet. Okay, so that's what steers that. That goes in there. Oops. It goes in there, and as you turn that, it pushes it like that to steer the wheels. Okay, so that's that bit. Now this should come, I think. Does this bit come out? There, that's it. So that can be all chromed up. Now, this windscreen, it gives enough forward, I think. That's it. So you just push it forward, and these two tabs that fit over this bar, or under that bar if you've got it the right way up. There, you just push them forward and it unclips. That's alright. And then the mirrors come out. Well, they should come out. That's it, they just press in. They've got two little clips there. Clip in underneath. Under there and there. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so I'm undoing the second one now, and what I've decided to do, I am going to take these wheels off. So there's not much of the axle that needs filing off just to get the wheel off, so I've just got off enough, and just going to have to make sure to get that back the right way. Okay, so this driver's knackered, so there's no point in washing him, putting him in the poor man washing machine. I'm going to have to wait for the other model to come. These bits, I don't know, they're just going to clean up and then a quick spray in black paint, and then do the chrome on them. Okay, so I just take this wheel off as well, so I'll just file. I just file this. Right, okay, so I filed enough off to get the wheel off, that's it. So that's that one off as well. I'm going to get muddled up with all these parts. I'm going to have 4 cars in, well, 3 cars in bits anyway. Okay, so that bit's got to go in the poor man's washing machine. There's all the other bits there. I might chuck the tyres in as well. Okay, here we go, caustic soda. Here we go. I think my water's not hot enough. Okay, so I'll put a bit more boiling water in and a bit more caustic soda. So it's working now, it's gradually coming off the paint. Right, that's these 3 cars, all cleaned up, wire wheeled, almost ready for painting. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to file a bit. Oops. don't know if you can see the casting lines there. It's the same on all three cars, so I'm going to try and get rid of those casting lines gently with a file. So once that's done, then we'll be all ready for painting. I'll go out and give them a coat of paint. Okay, catch you in a minute. Right, okay, I've been polishing basically the wheels and all that up, wheels and axles. Done them with a wire brush. Some of them I've done them with polish as well. The wheels were particularly difficult because of the spokes. I can't get in there no matter how hard I try, I just can't get in. Tried little nylon brushes and everything, so I've done the best I can. They still come up alright. Now onto this stage here. I don't want to take those wheels off, but I need to re-chrome all these plastic parts. Yeah, so I'm going to do that now with a Molotov. Yeah, these tyres are hard, they're stuck on, so they still look pretty good, so I don't want to undo them. So I'll chrome that with the wheels on. These are had a job to sort of clean up. They're not great, but they're passable. So yeah, that's as far as I've got now. I'm not sure. I've got the men here, the drivers. I've just washed them all. Oh, this one's broken. I've got another one out of a spare car. I don't know whether to just repaint the white helmets and leave them as they are. I was debating about, you know, painting their suits different colour, but I want to try and leave the cars as original as I can, you know, or as original looking as I can. So I think I'm just going to repaint the helmets and then leave them blue, the rest of them. Okay, these I've just washed these windscreens. They're not too bad actually. They look pretty clean, so I don't know if it's worth trying to. I might try and give them a little polish, but really they hardly need it. Okay, so that's where I'm up to at the moment. I've still got those tyres to do, to make, resize, so I'm going to get on with that. Okay, and I'll come back to you when this is all done. Right, okay, these 4 cars, this is the one that was the most complete. All it was missing really was the steering rod, so I've managed to put one in. These drivers here, see, I needed a driver because one at the end snapped off, so that came out of the other car as well. So these 2 here I've painted, I've touched up a bit, and I've gone a bit lower on the helmet with white, so that you can see those have been done, because, you know, I don't want anybody to think it's original, although I don't think my work quite is that good. This one is the one out of the donor car, and that's original. All I've done with that is wash it. Now, I did toy with the idea of painting the suits and stuff, and then I thought, no, I'll try and keep them original looking. The other thing I've done is these. I've made them as water slide transfers. Basically been mucking around on the 3D paints on my laptop. I've done these for another project. So these orange ones are to go on, or orange, black and white, to go on the yellow cars, and this number 8 is to go on the orange car, the same as this one. I've done the bases, they were done ages ago. I've got them all here. So basically these are all ready to go. The chrome parts I've retouched all the plastic chrome. The metal parts I've tried to polish up. The wheels I've had to go polishing. I can't get these tyres off because they're so hard on this one, so I didn't want to pull them off because they'll only crumble and break. So, but if you don't touch them, they're not good. They're going to be all right. So I'll leave those on. Like I say, I've still got some of these to do out of the smooth dinky tyres. 17mm smooth ones, these. Just putting them in the drill and sanding them down flat so they match near enough match these. There'll just be no tread on them, but that doesn't matter, they don't look too bad because of the reproduction ones, as I said earlier in the video. The reproduction ones that they supply for these cars, they're not the right size, they don't look good. So I thought, you know, what can I do? And that's what I came up with. I thought I'd give it a try, and it seems to work, but it just takes ages. So I've done 3, I haven't quite finished. I've got to sand a bit more of one of these, and then I've got another 3 to do. So that's it basically. Like I say, all the chrome's been done. So then it's just going to be a case of putting them back together. Okay. Right, okay, we'll start with this one, I think. I've got these front tyres that I've modified, so I'll put those on first, if I can. Trying to get them straight, otherwise they end up in like a conical sort of shape. Right, another one. I know I should be soaking them in boiling water, but right. Try and get them straight. Not too bad. I think what I'm going to do is try and pinch these together a little bit here, just to make, because there's a lot of play in them otherwise. There, that's better. Right, okay, so that's that bit done. Now, if I remember rightly, put the mirrors in and just push in. Those actually aren't very tight in there. Right, and I think this goes on top, fluff there. Right, that's it, that's clipped underneath. So that's in. I think these are all the same, yeah. Right. Just want to bend that up a bit. Now, what goes next? The driver. I'll take this driver. Oh, dropped him on the floor. Well, That's something doesn't often happen, eh? Ha ha. Okay, so put the driver in there if I can. Get him in where he's supposed to go. There's a little groove there in the windshield between the two pegs that hold it in, and there's a groove there like where the dashboard is. Right. Now I'm assuming this goes like this because there's a peg there, and there's a little locating hole in there, so I would imagine this is going to go this is fiddly there, that fits in that locating hole. Now exhausts, those go on the top, so actually I probably shouldn't have put these things in yet. That goes, it sort of fits on top but not quite, it goes in here, it slips in there in the back. That's it, like that. Okay, now this part here, now I had to make a new rivet post because I blew that out, didn't I, like a clown. So that goes that way. I think I might be needing to file this. I thought it did go through, but oh dear, I'm going to have to put all that. I'm going to have to file this bit here because I've made it a bit too fat. Okay, I'm going to do that and then I'll come back to you. Right, okay, I've got it in. It was just the super glue that I put on before to mend the rivet post. That was stopping it going right down. So there's a little locating pin right in there to hold the exhaust in, so I'm just going to put a little dab of glue on that just to hold everything. Just enough to hold it. Right. Okay. Now, it's going to be tricky, all this. This is the back wheel assembly, which I just didn't undo. I didn't take the wheels off this one because the tyres were good, so that's got to go up through there, but I think this has got to go first. So I'm going to have to consult the other one just to see how this goes. So I think this goes through the front or the forwardmost holes. Jesus, I don't want to scratch it. Which is possibly what's going to happen the way I'm going. Right, those go in there and push down. Okay. Right, and this goes up underneath. So, trying to remember which way this goes. I think it does it go like that. I think it goes like that. So it's got to go like that through there. Okay. Right. Okay, so now I should be able to get this in. It's locate, and the man, driver, and okay, that's come out again. Should I use the tweezers for this, I suppose? Come on. Goes in there. Oh, you son of a bitch. Sorry. Right. I can see why so many of those are missing. The little steering rods. Right, have I got everything? I think so. Okay. So, let's put the base plate on. Right, I just need my little spiky tool, because my thing isn't quite lined up yet. Something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong. So I better put the front one in first, I think. Put the front rivet in, so I'll put a bit of glue in and then I'll line the back one afterwards. Right. So this is the front rivet, slightly shorter. It's hopeless without this blasted thumb of mine properly. Without a proper thumb. Ah, damn it. Right, get a bit of glue down there. Oh, for God's sake. Sorry, I'm just frustrated because I can't. My thumb won't let me do what I want to do. Right. Okay. Okay, so we've got that one. Yeah, the steering works. Oh, it did work. It's come out. Bugger. Okay, so I'm going to have to look at that. Bend these rods up slightly, I think. And then same with this one, I think. Hopefully that should make them hold in. Right, okay, I got that sorted out. Steering works now. So I've got these decals, homemade decals. So we'll see how they go. I'll show them all in, I don't know if I should have or not. They're not 100%, but the originals are not, oh shit, the originals are not either, excuse the language. I'm so awkward tonight. I've been on this weed machine today, most of the day, and with the vibration and everything of the machine, I'm all got the shakes and I'm all awkward, pain in my arms. Okay, so that's moved. So need to put a bit of wet on there. I think I might have made them very slightly on the small side. Need to move it down a bit because the orange is showing through the white decal paper, which I don't, oh cobblers, which I don't really want. I have made them very slightly too small, I think. There, c'est la vie. I just want to go a little bit on the orange, not too much. That's not too bad. Not too bad, he says, and he goes and knocks it. Okay, I'll leave that. Quit whilst I'm ahead. Right, come here. Right, last one. Okay, so I've finally got that decal on. It's not great. They don't seem to be that strong, the ones I've made this time. So I've had a few attempts. Anyway, it's not too bad, so I'm going to leave it at that. Don't push my luck anymore. Okay, so that's the first one done. Right, on to another one. Okay, so actually I'll need to do probably the axles first. So I need to put the back tyres on. Excuse my creaky stool, but all the nuts have come loose. The nuts and bolts on the older legs, everything's all come loose, so I've got to tighten them up again. So, oh, come on. Oh, that's it. Right, so I'm not too sure quite how this goes now. I can't remember which way round. Oh dear. Oh dear. See? Now, if I remember rightly, I think I might have taken a photograph. I think I did on my phone. So I'm going to have a look. Okay, so it's this way round. Okay, so I've got that on there. I'm just going to pin that over with a hammer. Just tap it around lightly. Okay, it's done. And now I need all this. I need the mirror. Okay, so same as the other car. Put the mirrors in first. Push it in. Put a windscreen in. that in. That's it. Too far. Up again. Okay. Now, the engine I assume goes next. Yeah, so on. Right. Right. I think the exhausts go next. I'm guessing. Now, not too sure where these go. Okay, I've had a fiddle around and I think that's where it goes. It goes, the back part goes on before the exhausts. I hope. So, I've got the wheels now. Let's go on, I assume like that, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I believe it has to be like that. Right, driver. Driver. It needs to be done over the top of a pot or something. Right. Okay, so that's got to go in there. And this little bar I believe goes that way. Oh, it's a pain in the arse trying to keep it straight. Right, I think that's it. Get him there. Flatten him down. Got to try and get that now to stay there. I don't know if it's actually located in the hole. Is the pin in there? I think so. Oh, it's come out again. Shite. Okay, we can have another go here. So it needs to be this way. Okay, what I did, I put a little dab of glue on that little peg. Now, that's got to go down there. So we've got to try and get this on now. These wheels are a little bit cockeyed on there. Let's see if we can get that on there. That's it, that's clicked. That's clicked into place. So, get a bit of glue. Right, rivet. One. Bit of glue in this one. A bit more. Okie doke. Another rivet. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully that's it. Looks alright. Steering works. Okay. Okay, we'll leave him dry off. And we'll do the other one. So I'll put that to one side. Okay, that's done. That was quite good. My memory card ran out. Okay, so all we got to do now is put the stickers on. Right, okay, that's the stickers on. Homemade stickers. Say the decal wasn't very good on that one because you can see through it a bit. Anyway, it's still not bad. So that's these on. So that's photo paper with double-sided tape on. That's the original car. Okay, so that's this restoration finished. So I suppose this one is not really a restoration, it was just a tidy up. I'm not going to go, well, it's pointless really taking them outside these to take a photo because it's not really the surroundings that they'd be in. Plus it's absolutely pouring with rain outside now, so we won't bother with that. So we'll just put them on the turntable again and just give you a reminder, or give ourselves a reminder of what they were like before we started, and see them again now.